Welcome back, WYD fam. If this is your first time, welcome. Guys, today I am going to be doing a video on stuffed spinach and cheese chicken breast. I did this video before, but somehow on YouTube it got deleted, so I'm going to re-record it today and take you guys with me. These are the ingredients that we will be using, guys. That's going to be the whole concept of the dinner, but you guys will be with me every way that I go. So give me a second, guys, for me to set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. So I am about to get started with, I had some chicken left over, so I'm gonna start off with that. But before I do all that, guys, I'm gonna wash my hands. Looks like I'm a little far from you guys. I'm gonna have to come up and zoom it in. Okay, guys, as always, just take your chicken, although I know you just bought it, just take it and wash it off. I wash my chicken before I cook it, because I don't like to, you know, I don't like a lot of things. So I definitely don't like the chicken, that little slime that be on the chicken. But with this, guys, hey guys, I don't know what happened to the camera, but the camera cut off on me, so you guys didn't get to see when I cut the slit into the chicken. Then I took my spinach and I dried it out. It was a cup of spinach I put into my food processor, 4 ounces of cream cheese, a handful of Italian style cheese, and I put it in the mixer with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of olive oil, and I mixed it all up in my food processor. You don't have to use a food processor if you want to. You can do it by hand, but I choose to do it by a food processor. Once you grind it all up, guys, it's not grind, but once you mix it all up together, you can see what all you need. So you put your cup of spinach, a cup of the Italian style cheese, 4 ounces of cream cheese, a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of olive oil. I always add extra olive oil and extra garlic, because once you grind it all up, the spinach starts to get a little dry, and that's all your base for your chicken that you're going to put in there, because you don't put anything else on your chicken. Once you cut the slit, you stuff the spinach inside the chicken. So that's going to be like your oils, your seasons, and all that. So sorry, guys, that the camera cut off. Thank you. Back to the regular video, guys. Sorry. All right, guys, sorry about that. The camera cut off because the memory card was full. Okay, we'll start back. You take your cheese and you put it in here too. I'm gonna probably end up adding a little bit more cheese, guys. This is gonna be a little noisy, sorry. As your mixture is going, you can look at it and tell if you're got whatever else you're gonna need more of. So like me looking at it, I know that I need a little bit more olive oil in there. Alrighty, guys, that mixed up really good and really together. Now you just take your stuff out of here. I put it in this measuring cup, guys, so I can show y'all how much this makes for these 4 chicken breasts, so that way if you have to cook more chicken than what I'm cooking, you'll know about how much stuff you need. So I would say it made about 1/3 cup of chicken stuff. Also have your pan ready so you can put your stuff in. Me, I always add some olive oil to the bottom of my pan. And I add a little bit of pure butter down to the bottom of my pan, because your chicken is going to sit in the bottom of this. So you want to try to help that seasoning of the chicken any way you can. You know, to give it that good taste. My oven is already preheated. So that's in there. And guys, y'all already know I'm gonna add some seasoning to the top of my chicken. I am not gonna just leave the chicken like that. I'm gonna use Tony's, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. I didn't do it because you guys I'm filming for you guys, but normally what I do when I'm doing it for my family, I take this seasoning and I put some in this mixture so it'll have that taste already. But while you guys are here, I am gonna add some salt to it. Because you gotta think, once this cooks up and cooking inside your chicken, this is what's giving your chicken the flavor. So be creative, guys. Just be creative. That's all you have to do with this recipe. That's all I do. This can be done with broccoli. Can be done with spinach. And all that. All right, guys. I'm gonna wash my hands again, and we're fixing to get into stuffing this chicken. We finna stuff this chicken. All right, let's get going. And you see, if you create that pocket just right, then you can really put some stuff in there on your stuff in your chicken. And then you just go back and look and see if all of them have enough for you to your satisfaction. If they need a little more, like to me, this one needs a little bit more because he's not as big as his brothers over here. And me, guys, whatever of this right here I have left over, I take it and put it on the top of my chicken. So although I know I can go back through and stuff, you know, put some more stuffing in all these, I'm gonna leave a little bit so that I can have that little bit to sprinkle on top of them. And there you go. That's the stuff part. And that's what we had left, guys, which was barely nothing. So we're gonna use that little bit of nothing on our top of our chicken. My butter and olive oil is ready. So now I just turn them over and just sprinkle a little seasoning on top of them. On camera, guys, it might look like I'm using a lot of seasoning, but I'm really not. And you don't have to season your chicken. I'm just a seasoned type girl. I like my food to be very seasoned. Not too seasoned where I can't eat it, but seasoned enough where it's like, All right, we got that part done. Because you see they're pretty stuffed, I'm still gonna take my toothpicks and I'm still gonna close them down to give it a little foundation so it can kind of bond in itself a little bit when it's cooking. You just do it like that. Plop it in there. Now that's done. Let me wash my hands. You just roll this up, throw it all away because it had that chicken on it. Get your rag. Kind of wipe this up a little bit because you know you just had that chicken juice right there. You can take the rest of your mixture. You can just dab you a little bit in each little crevice. Just so you can use it up, guys. That's all. You don't have to put this on top. I just do it so I can use up my stuff that I have left over. Then you're gonna take you some, can y'all see it? Provolone cheese. And put on top of it. I'm gonna show y'all what else I do sometimes with it. You can put one cheese on each breast. I put it right there where my toothpick is, so I can have it sitting down there. And that's how it should look. Now, what I do for my family is we love cheese. So I go back through and I put some extra cheese all over the top of it. That way, all the chicken has cheese on it. Take it, you cover it up, and you put it in the oven. I cook mine on 375. Okay guys, I was doing everything and forgot to show you guys my rice and corn casserole that I'm gonna make. You need a bag of yellow rice. Put it in your bowl. Can of cream of celery. I do cream of chicken in mine too. I gotta go get the milk. What I do, guys, is I just take milk and I pour in the cans that I've already used, because that equals equal part. If you have canned corn will work just as good. I don't have any canned corn. I have the frozen corn, so I'm gonna use it. It's a cup, was the can of corn, but since I don't have a can, then I'm just gonna eyeball it. And then just take you a little spatula to get all the rest of your little excess from in there in both cans. Hey guys, I'm gonna do this can can of mushroom soup too, I think. With this, guys, season your rice, because you know rice is something that you gotta season good. I just do the mushroom in there just to give it a extra little taste. I have my pan in the oven preheating. Y'all, my daughter thinks she's asleep. Gonna try to wait time recording so I don't say anything to her. All right, guys, here's the pan with the butter in there. And like I said, season your rice, because rice is something that has to be seasoned good. If it's not seasoned good, it's not good to me. There you go. I'll season it all done. Drop it on your meat. After you drop it in there, take you some cheese and line the top of it. And you're just gonna put it in the oven also. And you got you a corn and rice casserole. Wrap it up.